As I stated on video one, and I'll always get on here and I'm gonna be messing with my stuff and I'm gonna be talking about my little naps over here and how I got a pillow, whatever, like the glare. We gonna do it at the glasses, okay? So listen, Erica and bro and sis, listen. Um, just to be honest, transparent, open, which is probably gonna like kick me in the behind later on. But at this point, I don't care, whatever. I listen, a lot of the videos that I'm gonna post is gonna be talking about depression. You're gonna hear the word depression, or you're gonna like it's gonna ring in your ears. You're gonna think about it, whatever. Because listen, I suffer from depression, and it might not look like it right now because my teeth are showing, and I'm smiling. But this is all a show, okay? Because I am trying to motivate myself and also motivate, you know, you, bro or sis. So, to be honest, I have been sitting in my chair for about some hours, okay? Let's say some hours. Let's say 3 plus. 3 plus hours been sitting. I would show you, but I would be too embarrassed. But let me describe, okay? My addiction outside of cigarettes, smoking cigarettes, is eating chips. And I want to tell you, we're going to count how many bags of chips that I haven't thrown in the trash because I haven't even felt motivated enough to even clean just my table. Now, listen, my room ain't that bad according to maybe other people, but according to my upper self, my happy self, my got it all together self, my motivated self, this room is disgusting. Okay? Like, I wouldn't even want to step foot in here. Like, I would be too proper and too well put together to even step inside a room. But my down self, the one that had a soul dragging on the floor self, I'm just like, yeah, it's all right, whatever. But anyway, let's get back to these bags of chips that I have. Not to count. Not trying to, not trying to put in, what brand. I've drunk six of these canned sodas, and I don't even drink soda like that. Like it has been a crazy, and it has been a crazy mental battle here. Okay, so let's count the bags of chips. One, and this is no advertising. Let me do the back. So, okay, two, three. This is the big one. Four. This is the big one. Five. Six. And there's one down. Seven. Eight. 8 bags of chips. And I literally threw away 3. So that's 11. And I have a cinnamon roll wrapper and M&Ms. And then I have a bowl of I actually ate real food, but it really wasn't really happy or nutritious. It was just to say that I really ate something. Still have that in my room. And I had a bowl of ice cream that's still sitting here. I've had some mozzarella sticks from one of my favorite places. And now that I'm making a video, I now feel like, oh yeah, maybe I should at least put it in the box, I can put it in this box. I feel really embarrassed. You know what? Told you. Since that first video, not going to be professional. So we're going to hear rattling. Just going to put this all. And I'm doing it one by one because I'm just mental like that. Well, at least I've accomplished one thing. Anyway. Church girls love R&B. We do. I really want to be positive right now, but I think the most positive and most moving, motivated, productive moment was just now for my day. And when I get off of this, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to actually watch motivational videos, if I'm going to read my Bible, if I'm going to pray, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm just at that point, you know. I'm at that point. And excuse me, I am not a girly girl, so sometimes I like to see my nails. So, like, I'll be doing something like, and this one came off, whatever. Sometimes I'll just be like, you know, because it's weird to see my fingernails. And I've always touched my face or do something anyway. Or do something crazy, buck my eyes, or pick my eye, or scratch my eye like I just did. But anyway, like, I know these videos be super like random and stuff, but I just want to say, like, why I want to ask myself, and I want to ask you, bro, you sis, why do we get so depressed? What is the thing that we're depressing? And for me, I don't know. I think I have an idea. I think it's me suppressing myself, my inner like happy go lucky, goofy, want to listen to music, want to dance, self. I mean, I like myself being, you know, adulty, but I never really see myself as an adult. Even though I am an adult, I don't want to get to the point where I'm just, you know, civilized and I have to wear this and blah, blah, blah. Like, if I want to up and wear pigtails with bows in my hair, like, I'm gonna freaking do it because it just makes me feel great. And I feel that here lately, I think I've been depressing the real me. And I feel like that's why I suffer from depression so much. And also, I've been looking into somebody just put a little seed in me and was like, hey, you know, what's your life path? And I'm like, life path? Like, that sounds like some numerology, astrology, blah, blah, blah stuff. I'm not trying to get all in that, trying to blah, 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 blah. But the guy, he told me, you know, what my life path is. And I watched a couple videos just to see what it was talking about, just to get a little info. Because in my belief, I feel like all good knowledge is not just limited to the Holy Bible. After 2022 years, you, bro, sis, or any of y'all family or whatever, or my family or whatever, cannot tell me that all things good are only held in the English Holy Bible and in the United States. You cannot tell me that. This is a whole world that's been developing and moving forward and learning and growing and, you know, expanding. You can't tell me that all the good things and all the philosophies in life are only limited to the Bible. Now, I'm going to ask Jesus that. I am. And when I get an answer, it's going to be a video, okay? When I'm on my up and me and Jesus and my creator, universe and all that is connected, okay? But until then, like, the whole life path thing and reading about my life path and stuff like that, it makes so much sense. And it's so different from, you know how you look in the Bible? I don't know if you read your Bible, because, I mean, this content is for any and everybody. But the Holy Bible is basically a long version of how Jesus Christ comes back to redeem us. It's a long version. And every single story of these real people, now they real. Every single story of these real people has a part to play in his plan of redemption for the human soul. But that's his life. I mean, his life, him coming down, being the God of all gods and making himself like us with this flesh. He comes down and he freaking flips the script of how every human mind could ever think. He flips the script. And long story short, my point is, you can't tell me that only his story has truth, because he reached out to every single type of person. And he revealed different truths to each and every individual person. And I understand that the word of God is inspired, it's breathed, it's God breathed, And that is for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, and for instructions in righteousness. But it didn't say it was limited to that. It didn't say it was limited. It didn't say this is the only book thou shalt read. Or maybe it did and I haven't read it yet. I mean, I've read, to study this book of instruction continually so that you don't depart from what you've learned from it. But what about Xing Ling that's in China? How can she read what I'm reading? I don't know. Maybe that's my overthinking. But this numerology and stuff like that, it's like, I know that Jesus knew this stuff. I just can't prove it yet. And in the word, it says prove all things. It's in 1 Thessalonians 5 somewhere. I think it's 5:20. No. It's like 5 something. Down in the after the teens. It's after, I want to say it's 1 Thessalonians 5:19 or something like that. It says prove all things. And hold fast to that which is good. And keep away from the appearance of evil or something like that. Anyway, I want to prove this, but I don't have physical or biblical or historical proof that there's more to life than just the Bible. And most Christians, I'm doing this because this is how they feel when you say something that they don't agree with. They're just like, I'm melting. I'm melting. What? Melting. And it's like, you don't even have, if God is so open in the way that he teaches, in the way that he preaches, in the way that he sets examples, in the way that he, just talks and moves and breathes. If he's so open to that, why aren't we open to it? Anyway, reading about my life path and watching these videos about my life path, and I'm starting to understand myself a little bit more. Like, I understand it's like the life path has helped me understand myself spiritually and physically, as just like the Bible. I'm not knocking the Bible now. Now, it's strong, it's powerful. But I'm saying, for me and for my intellect, I am discovering that it's more to life than just the Bible. And when I say that, I'm not saying that I'm knocking it. I'm not saying that it's not powerful, because it is, because I've read it, because I received the life from it. I received this from it. But there's other aspects that have been born from the Bible, like astrology. Now, what they do is they do it in the wrong light. And that's why I'm not going to get deep into it. But just to learn the surface of of my individual personality, and I know there are a lot of different personalities and things like that, like mine. But to know and understand, to like go down the ladders of the individuality of me, Lady Nicole, Erica, like it's helping me to break it down, basically. Along with reading my Bible, along with somewhat praying. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been somewhat praying. But I think this is the longest I've talked in 3 weeks, maybe. Yeah, and my videos are going to be so random. And I'm trying to keep them at 7 minutes, but this is just one of those random videos where I'm just gonna ramble, and it might spark something in you. It might spark something in me later when I watch it over. But this life path thing is blowing my mind. It's kind of like, now y'all Christian people, close your ears because you might get offended by this. I'm gonna give you a second to close your ears. I've been watching tarot card reading videos, and that's giving me insight to myself as well, which I was very surprised. Anyway, all right, Christian people, y'all can unplug y'all ears now. But listen, I'm not saying that for you to go and dibble and dabble into it, because your spirit might not be strong enough for that. And it's probably not. So, but for me, and for my life journey, and for me figuring out who Erica Nicole, Lady Nicole is, I need something. Like, I'm praying and read my Bible. Like, it's a lot. I'm trying to figure out who I am. So be careful about them tarot and the numerology, the astrology, and all that. Don't get too deep in it now. Don't get too deep in it, because things will spark your interest so much that you start digging, and you start digging more, and you start digging more, and next thing you know, you get in what's called, what we've heard before, a rabbit hole, and you ain't no rabbit, so you don't need to be crawling down that hole. Okay, all right. So that's why I just that's what I've been doing. I just kind of been depressed and just trying to find out me, and trying to find out, why am I here on this life? Why am I here in this life? What is my freaking purpose? I have a small, very small inkling of what I'm supposed to be, and I'm in total denial. I ain't gonna lie, I'm in total denial. And this video getting pretty long for me to be rambling. But anyway, I just want to focus on something positive. Breathe. That's the that's the only positive thing that I can focus on right now, honestly. Like, and to just encourage you, bro, encourage you, sis, is to breathe. I've been learning breathing exercises. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, and blow it out of your mouth for 6 seconds. We can try that now. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 6. Now it's all cool when it's calm. Yeah, they definitely work when it's calm, and I feel like that's when you're supposed to gear it up. That's when you're supposed to fill up on your breathing exercises when you calm, so you'll have enough stored. So when you get angry or pissed off, you'll have a couple under your belt. You know. So I think that's what the breathing exercise is for. Because I tried it one time. It's really new to me. And I tried it one time, and I'm just like, this is not working. Like, I need a cigarette, period. I need it right now. Anyway, yeah, breathe. That's the positive note for today. And I've been rambling for a long time, and you probably haven't even stuck to the end of the video because I'm just randomly talking. Anyway, whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Let's just breathe today. Practice breathing and storing those breathing moments. So when you get angry or frustrated or whatever, you haven't stored up. That's the end. Bye.